The prices of cruises in 2023 are going up fast due to inflation all around the world. But today, we have some travel hacks and tips to get you on a cruise, even if you're on a budget. Hey everyone, what's up? My name is Jordan, and this is JJ Cruise. We're a YouTube channel all about the passion and obsession that is cruising. Today, I am traveling solo because I have Jared, who is actually working on booking a couple of cruises for those of you at home. We are travel agents, and if you're interested in working with us on your next cruise, please contact us. Go to jjcruise.com, fill out your information, and we will be in touch with you directly. Now today we're talking about the extreme rise in price on cruise costs in 2023. It's no secret that inflation has caused cruise prices to spike. Everything has been spiking, and the cruise industry is not exempt from that. This has a lot of people wanting to know, how am I even going to take a cruise this year? We recently just put out our 2022 review. So we went through all the cruises that we took in 2022 and talked about the best of the best. We got quite a few comments where I think people think we're a little bit out of touch in terms of how much cruising costs. And I wanted to dispel a couple of rumors and then tell you at home how you are able to do what we do and either take multiple cruises a year or cruise on a budget. Now, there are rumors out there about cruise YouTubers that we all cruise for free all the time, and we're sponsored by the cruise industry. The cruise industry does sponsor certain YouTubers from time to time. I do just want to say, Jared and I have never ever yet been sponsored by a cruise line. We've paid for all of our cruises one way or another, whether that be through casino comps or directly out of our bank accounts. We do front the money for the cruises that we go on. Because we go on so many cruises throughout the year, we also cruise very differently from many of you that may be watching at home. In contrast to taking one or two cruises a year where you buy the drink package, you go all out, especially dining, and buy all of the extras, we will cruise very minimally, where we will not purchase drink packages. We typically don't purchase specialty dining or a lot of the extra things that you can spend money on. We will cruise on cruise-only rates without special packages to get the absolute lowest rate possible. If you only cruise once a year, absolutely go all out, buy the drink package, do the specialty dining, purchase the priority boarding, make your cruise vacation the best it possibly can be. But for us, we do cruise on a budget, and so we cruise very minimally, and we'll cruise in staterooms such as inside staterooms when we have to, if it makes sense for the money that we're spending. I want to break something down today for all of you at home and kind of dispel the rumor that you have to pay big bucks to sail on premium or luxury cruise lines. It's simply not true. And this is actually where working with a travel agent comes in handy. What I did was I did a little bit of an experiment. I wanted to see what new cruise ships within the industry were going for within the same 2-week period. So I looked at a 2-week period at the end of February going into March just to see what certain sailings were selling for. I looked at 4 different ships. I looked at Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas, the Carnival Celebration, the brand new Celebrity Beyond, and Holland America's new Statendam. I wanted to get kind of a variety of different cruise lines in there and just see what these cruises cost for 2 people in an inside cabin. I'm looking at an inside cabin because when Jared and I are looking at going on a cruise, this is where we will start. We'll start by comparing, okay, what does it cost to even get on the ship? An inside guaranteed room, meaning the cruise line picks the room out for you, is going to be the absolute cheapest way you can step foot on a cruise for 7 nights. Each of these sailings are offering 7-night cruises in the Caribbean, all very similar itineraries to different islands in the Caribbean. And I thought it would be fun to look to see what each of these cost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from the most expensive to the least expensive cruise for these 7-night cruises across these 4 different cruise lines. This is an exercise to help you be able to figure out exactly what you can afford when planning your next cruise. Coming in at the most expensive, it actually is the Wonder of the Seas. Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas for 2 people at the end of February, a 7-night cruise in an inside stateroom, is going to cost you about $2,500. That seems like a very expensive cruise, but it's not too surprising given that this is currently the world's largest cruise ship. The cruise ship offers a variety of different shows, including an ice skating show, it has an aqua theater, and it does have non-stop fun. We are also kind of getting closer to spring break, so you're seeing these prices really start to go up on these family-friendly cruise lines. But Royal Caribbean is kind of known as a mainstream cruise line and isn't always known to be the most expensive. But in this list of 4, it comes in at the top. The second most expensive cruise amongst these 4 is going to be the Carnival Celebration. For 2 people on a 7-night cruise in an inside stateroom, you're going to pay about $1,600. Now, this is a huge jump from Wonder of the Seas to Carnival Celebration, and it's another great ship. We spent 14 nights on this ship back in November, and it really is an awesome experience. I don't personally think that this is a bad price, and for those that are looking to cruise on a budget, you get a lot for that $1,600. There's so many activities and fun things to do on the ship that it's a great price. This, though, in my experiment is where I was so surprised because Celebrity actually falls under the cost of the Carnival Celebration. Celebrity's brand new ship, the Celebrity Beyond, which we have deemed to be the ship of 2022, comes in at just over $1,400 for 2 people on a 7-night cruise in an inside cabin. It is actually cheaper at the end of February to sail on the Celebrity Beyond than it is the Carnival Celebration. This is a prime example for those of you at home who sit back and think like, wow, Jordan and Jared just go on all these expensive ships all the time. Sometimes the ships that we go on are actually less costly than what you think. When you're able to sail out of Florida, you can get last minute deals or sometimes deep discounted rates, and you can go on a budget. This is where it becomes even more shocking because Holland America is kind of up there with Celebrity. It's another premium cruise line. There is a 7-night cruise at the end of February on the Holland America New Statendam. This, of course, is one of their Pinnacle class ships. It's a ship that came out in 2018, so not brand new, but also not super old either. For 2 people in a guaranteed inside stateroom, 7 nights in the Caribbean, you could be sailing on this ship for $1,080. That is one of the least costly cruises out there on the market, period, right now. And this is a premium cruise line where the food is known to be better, where you get to experience a lot of live music. The ship is supposed to be beautiful. I know you're sitting back at home thinking like, wow, this can't be real, but it actually is. And I'm making a case here for those of us that actually do a lot of research online in terms of what cruises cost and how you can go on higher end cruises for sometimes less amount of money. Specifically weeks where the ship is not selling, the cruise lines are likely to drop the price to help get more people on their ship and attract more people to that particular cruise. This is not going to be true all year round. Of course, you're going to have weeks where you're going to see some of these ships be extremely expensive and way higher than budget cruise lines or lower end cruise lines. But if you're out there really wanting to try a premium or more luxury cruise line, you can do it on a budget, and there are many times throughout the year that you can cruise for a lower cost. I wanted to make this video mostly because I wanted to show that it is possible to cruise on a budget on multiple cruise lines. Cruise prices are not always what you think, and this is also a case for working with a travel agent. Now, I know there's a lot of travel agents that watch the channel and that sit at home. Thank you for what you do, because this is the work that travel agents do. They do research constantly. They're always looking at cruises and trying to find good deals for their clients, and that is what Jared and I do as well. We love looking at cruises, so becoming travel agents just kind of made sense for the two of us. But this is really ultimately the job of working with a travel agent, being able to see what's out there. What are your options? You don't have to just cruise on the same cruise line or your favorite ship year after year after year. You can mix it up. You can choose a variety of ships and you can find out what works best for you. Of course, there is a difference in going on the Carnival Celebration and probably the Holland America New Statendam. If what you're looking for is that party, fun, non-stop, 24-hour action atmosphere, the Carnival Celebration or Royal Caribbean's Ocean's Wonder of the Seas is going to be for you. But if you're sitting at home and you just haven't tried a different cruise line yet because you've thought it's more expensive or it's out of your budget, you may want to rethink that and reconsider. As always, you can always reach out to us at jjcruise.com, but look for yourself. Look on the internet and don't be afraid to actually click over to another cruise line to see what the prices are. Jared and I are constantly doing this. We're always looking for deals and for new ships that we can get on to review here on the channel. That is it for today. I hope that experiment was a little bit fun. Again, don't forget to like this video and subscribe and comment below. Was this video helpful? And what other cruise deals have you recently found that have just blown your mind? We also have a Facebook group out there called the JJ Cruise Sail Away Deals. We will post little deals here and there, like the ones that I found today, and then you can always contact us to book those on your behalf. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you, and until next time, see ya!